awfully presumptuous to think I have a good relationship with my mom. I kid, I know what you mean. When I hug my family, I feel wonderful. And you're asking, do I think all that is neurons firing, that there's nothing above that? And my answer is, yeah. Well, okay, no, not technically. It's also hormones, it's also stuff in our peripheral nervous system, body state changes, increased heartbeats, lots of stuff. But it is an electrochemical biological state. And personally, I think that's beautiful. Like, I'm going into my own personal worldviews now, but everything that we see, that we take in with wonder, is complexity. Water is simple, a waterfall is complex. Hydrogen is simple, stars are complex. Carbon is simple, diamonds are complex. Motion is simple, space-time and gravity is complex. It's the complexities of the world that generate this wonder in me. How all the building blocks of everything we know are super simple, but when you arrange them in the right patterns, incredible things happen. And one of those things is us. One of those things is emotion, and thought, and hopes, and dreams, and anger, and love. Every artwork ever created, every TV show you've watched or video game you've played, the car you drive. Like, isn't it beautiful that really simple base building blocks can create things this complex? That within time, the universe can observe itself. And I know that a lot of people don't agree with me, but in my personal view, if it was something more, that's what cheapens it. Because if it is special, that's it. You point to it and you're like, it's special and it exists, and that's the whole story. It's as if there was a book with no author, a book that's just always been there. That's the end of it. The book was always there. It was always special. But think about the books people write. Think about the wonderful causal chain of events that allowed the Big Bang to happen, that allowed stars to form, that allowed our planet to form from space debris, that allowed chemical reactions to turn simple atoms into more complex molecules, which turned into proteins and amino acids, which turned into basic life, which turned into more complex life, which turned into humanity, which turned into basic civilization, which turned into language and culture, into technology, into the pencil, into the letters you write with the pencil, and the words you make with those letters, and the book you make with those words. Everything in the universe led to the writing of that book. Similarly, everything in the universe led up to that hug. The whole of creation that has ever been and ever will be led up to that one moment when you hugged your mom. To me, that's beautiful. But if it's something else, something detached from the chemical and physical processes of our universe, then that one act of emotion isn't the result of all of the universe leading to one moment. It's just a hug. That's it. And that's much less beautiful to me.